What's going on, everybody? It's the Candy Man, Mike G, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about collections. I know a lot of people enjoy watching collections videos, and a lot of other vendors, they won't put as much collections videos because the business doesn't really require a lot of effort. So we don't do collections every day, most of us, and they'll set aside one day out of the month or one day every 2 months to go and do a collections of numerous locations that they have. But me personally, I do mine a little differently. I don't go out and do 20 collections from different locations in one shot. What I'll normally do is, because I have machines placed in different parts of the city, if I know that I'm going to be in an area, I'll take a few bags of candy with me, and I'll go do a collection of maybe 2 or 3 locations, refill it, top it off, get my little collections plate, and go about my business and take care of the things that I have to take care of. And then maybe a few days later, if I know I'm going to be in another part of town, another side of town, and I know I have a few locations over there, I'll do the same thing. And even if I'm in that area and I have a little extra time, I might go to a few other businesses and ask, can I place a few more machines so I can get a few more machines in that area. So I always throw in 1 or 2 collections here if I know that I'm going to do it. But today I went out to a couple locations and I hit 2 of my locations and made a little collection. So let's take a look at that. Okay, I'm here at one of my machines and I'm looking at it, and there's a dime stuck in here. So I'm about to see if I can wiggle this little dime out of here. Well, I can't do it and hold the phone, so hold on a second. Well, I did get the dime out when I set the phone down, and I was able to use 2 hands, but they were getting ready to close at the flea market when I got there, because I got there kind of late, so I wasn't able to continue filming. I had to go ahead and refill, pick up my money, and get out of there as fast as possible. But I moved on to my next location, and here's what happened there. Okay, so I'm in the location at a car dealership that I have, and I'm getting ready to check to see what I have here. So we got regular M&Ms, Skittles, and jelly beans. And look what we have here. A bicentennial sitting right on top. Let's see what you... oh, that looks real nice. That's a nice one. Wow. Okay. Another thing that I have to do a lot of times is stick my hand up in here, because in these Vendstars they get caught on the top. So I have a handful of more quarters, 7 more quarters there that were just stuck. So always check the top of the Vendstars. Okay, this was the result of 2 machines that I actually did a collection from today, and one of the machines was already halfway full last time I collected, and I didn't fill it up. So I had to go back and make sure that machine was filled up. So I topped it off today, and I did a little collection. And while I was there, I went to another location that was right next to it. And from those 2 machines, I ended up with $47.25. The car dealership always does real well. But the other location was the flea market. I ended up with some miscellaneous coins in there, so that was the other 25 cents. But I think it was like $35 from the car dealership, and the other $12.75 or whatever it was came from the flea market. And keep in mind, the flea market is only open on Saturdays and Sundays, and the lady that has the stand that I have my machine at, she actually only opens up on Sundays. And the reason it did so low in these last few weeks is because it's a little cold, and people in Florida don't really like the cold that much. So that's the only reason it was slow. But usually it's like a $30 location a month. So it'll pick up probably next month when it warms up a little bit. But I set aside a few quarters that I found interesting, and I'm going to check into them. Let me see if I can zoom in. But the one that really caught my attention the most is this bicentennial here. And I've spoke of bicentennials on Money Mondays before, and I always put them aside. They're not that rare, and I find them pretty regularly. But usually they're not in the greatest condition. I just put them aside anyway because I like them. But there was a case that I spoke of one time where a mint condition one actually sold at auction for $6,400. And this one here, I can't believe the condition that this one is in. It's like superb. I wish you could like see it in person. Can't really tell on camera how good of a quarter this is, but it's virtually no marks. So I'm going to get it graded, see what I could find out about it, see how much I can value it for, and I'll keep you posted on that. But the lady who I check the machines at the flea market, she always wants me to give her quarters so that she has change in the register. So she always gives me cash. That's how I ended up with cash out of the gumball machine. But not bad for the day. 2 locations. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions about vending, or you want to see a video about a certain topic, just leave me a comment in the sections below, and I'll do what I can to get to your question or make a video about the topics and cover everything that I can to answer your questions. Also, I'm almost at my 100 subscriber mark. I think I'm like at 92, so I need 8 more subscribers. Once I hit my 100 subscriber mark, I think I'm going skydiving, and I'm going to pay for it through the money I've made from my vending machines. So I'm ready for that, and I'll do a video recording that too. Maybe I can get a vending machine place at the skydiving place as well. So I'm going to have fun with that. So y'all make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you next time I make another video.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.